Hello, 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 and welcome to this Final Boss Fight live stream of
D&D.
Sorry, I got distracted by a helicopter going overhead. Sounds very close.
This session of Pathfinder?
If a helicopter comes in the window, I'll be very concerned.
It'd make for an interesting stream, though.
It'll be an interesting way for the stream to crash out as like the camera and everything just shoots sideways, as presumably either a police helicopter or an ambulance helicopter just comes into the room. Hello and welcome to this game of Dungeons and Dragons. My name is John, the easily distractible, and I'm joined by Angel Games Player.
Yo!
The One-Winged Angel.
Hello.
Smitty.
I mean, I don't see how you can be easily distracted. Oh, look, a squirrel.
Rogue Trader Enthusiast.
Sorry, I was looking at the squirrel. Hi.
And Clappy Von Trapp.
This is called ADHD.
And we are here, as previously mentioned, to play D&D, possibly with ADHD, because, you know, let's get all the alphabet in here.
Wait, so could you have AUADHDND?
Yes.
Makes sense to me.
How do you say that as a word?
Last time
John, it sounded like you spluttered for a second there.
I said order. Last time you guys,
Yeah, I would attempt it, but I consider there might be someone.
You guys found a room with 4 statues in it, and as you entered, a selection of voices spoke into your minds. You proved fairly steadfast in not listening to the voices in your heads, with Nefira making a deal with the devil. And by making a deal with the devil, I mean tricking the fiendish creature that was trapped into revealing more information and then not acting out on his end of the bargain. Which we'll see if that has any ill effects going forward.
Really?
I said I was thinking about it over the next 24 hours, and I thought about it.
You managed to find the true burial site of the Mylakin Dwarf King, King Mylar, and returned to him his crystalline crown, and left with him the treasures that he was buried with as you headed back. And you now stand at a point where you can either push onwards further and explore some tunnels that you've not previously ventured into, or you can head back along paths that you rushed past on your way to get to the tomb, as you had previously followed the scent of a creature that seemed to be taunting you. We're going to go over to the map, and I'm going to say, where are you guys going to go now?
I'm really intrigued with going north.
There's 2 norths.
The one on the left.
Yeah, northwest or northeast.
Apparently north left.
North left. Roger that.
All right.
Long.
There's nothing interesting in the northeast.
Hang on a minute.
I was just thinking, hey.
I just listening as some of the people work out which side of the country they live on.
How very dare.
As we're
Here.
wandering along, can we hear anything at all?
Roll me a perception check if you wish to strain your ears.
Can you
Natural
do that for
20
me, John?
for 25.
Jesus
First-
wept.
Perception is an 8.
1 second, let me roll for your cat woman as well.
Meow.
That's a 17 for Toya.
Cool.
Over the sound of the footsteps and any like small conversations that the group is having with each other as you go, you strain and you can't hear anything in the immediate vicinity.
Not even that nat 20, dang. Okay.
Even with the nat 20, you are fairly convinced that you're pretty alone at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, not another one.
Embedded in the south wall, as you turn this corner and the corridor opens up a little bit more, there is an archway with 6 shallow, empty niches carved into it. The wall inside the arch is carved with a stylized image of a mountain with the sun above it.
Mm.
What shape are these niches?
Ovoid, I believe.
Okay.
Are there any like symbols on them in the niches themselves?
Nope.
Mm.
You know what? I'm moving on because all I expect to hear is a woman go, "You can't."
Yeah.
Not prepared
Already.
for this yet. Yeah, I'm
What's
kind of
the
on
sun-
his side.
Like, what's a sun over a mountain meant to mean? Great, cool. Every time I look up at a mountain, that's what I see. Well,
Could be
sticks
the moon,
rocks.
of course. Could be the moon if you're at night.
Why would it be night
Maybe
if it was
they're
the sun?
supposed to be like, maybe they're like crystals or something.
Are there 6 types of sun crystal? Just
I think
turns and
those-
looks at Nuri.
One second, let me double check something. Unisolatus has redeemed a stretch. That's not what I'm checking, that's just something that happened.
Good old Unis, eh?
Oh,
Yeah,
my back.
love that.
I
guy.
really don't want to stretch.
Oh, I needed that actually.
Whoever that Unisolatus could be, it's love that guy. Nuri pulls out from their backpack a figurine of an elven woman holding a symbol of the sun.
Ooh. Ooh. Does it fit in the slot?
It won't sit in any of them, but it's holding the sun.
Hmm.
I can't quite reach up that high, but
Oh, here, give it to me, honey.
Was this the one we looted from the dwarf lady?
yes.
Right.
So, like, if Nuri gives her the
Nuri will
Figure.
hand Toya the figurine.
Toya's gonna run at the wall and like jump and scrabble up and slap it in the slot.
You touch it to the sun symbol, and the gate opens, and there is a rippling, magical glow.
Ooh, it worked this time. Cool. Wanna try and go in?
After you.
Yeah, last time I rushed ahead, I fell into a trap. So
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay,
No
once.
self-preservation anyway.
Lead the way, meat shields.
Uh,
To take my place firmly at the back of the group.
Wait, I'm
As-
just a scout.
as Toya
I
doesn't
can be.
have access to dice at the moment,
Yeah.
when I find the chart I need to roll on, I'm going to ask one of you to roll for
I'll do it.
Toya.
I'll do it.
Okay.
And you know what? Just to keep it fair, I will go through the portal at the same time. That way, I suffer too.
Okay. Rogue, could you
Nobody
roll
trusts.
me a
What do you wanna roll?
D18 or a
D18?
D20, and we'll re-roll anything above a
No, I can roll a d18.
18.
Do you just want the one?
Yeah, just the one. The same effect will affect both of you.
That's a 12.
Okay.
If we both get turned into small versions of the other, I object to becoming a cat.
I'm offended by that.
You get to become a small dragon.
You both step through the portal at the same time, and as your companions step through this portal, everybody else sees a glowing red symbol etch into the surface of the portal for a split second,
Uh-oh.
in the shape of
yeah.
a house with a teardrop in it.
Ooh.
And
Not my problem, not my problem.
it's definitely
I-
your problem, and we're going to do this, and this, and this.
No.
Hello, you guys. Welcome to Vasin's House of Mysteries.
Hey!
I'm going to tell you guys this, and then it's up to you phrasing it back to the rest of the group in in-game chat, or you don't need to tell them anything about what happens.
Ooh.
You step through the portal and you feel yourself pulled through the space between spaces. And as it goes, you get affected by an elder rune.
An elder rune! Oh wait, no, this could be bad.
Once, within the next 24 hours, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage that you took from one source by 10d6.
Cool.
Oh.
So once, within the next 24 hours, you can both choose to use your reaction to reduce the damage you take from one damage source by 10d6. You feel an
Nice.
overwhelming sense of security.
Oh.
Oh, they return.
And
Wait,
you...
I was expecting to be in a different room.
Well, I've not loaded the dungeon map up yet.
I thought we just walked through and come back out in the same portal.
Well, I mean, did you? Because it makes it easier if you do. It means I don't have to open up different dungeon maps.
I don't know. I didn't write this.
Feel free, those of you that are around, to talk amongst yourselves for a few minutes as Foundry needs to reload itself.
Hello.
Hello.
Why that?
Why that?
Oh,
Chloe's just sitting
I
there.
did, of course, mean let's
Wide-eyed.
make references to a turn of the millennium Budweiser advert.
Oh, did you mean roleplay in our roleplay game?
Yeah.
God, I forgot that was Budweiser.
playing games, we should have put a big warning label on it.
Oh, sorry. I'm in the middle of a portal. I can't talk about roleplay right now.
Thor, do not. I'll be right back.
Okay, I need to
No,
remember.
you played yourself.
So, Urania, how you doing?
All right. How are you?
It's been a wild couple of days, huh?
It really has.
Get your dumb ass upstairs.
I think these
It's
pies.
upstairs.
This
We're close by, honestly.
hitched up with seem to be interesting.
Definitely interesting.
Yeah, because he was being good, and then he wasn't, and so he's your son now.
I love that Jen doesn't mute their
I'm
microphone.
proud of yourself.
It is an interesting half of a conversation to hear. But no, I mean, we are a fun bunch.
Yes.
It'd be nice when we get topside, because I think the tavern might need some updated room.
You know what the tavern has that I need? Some grog.
And I am back.
I don't think we
Sounds good.
I don't think we have any grog. I know we got some ale on.
Ale works just as well.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing. We were talking. So wait.
Okay. So Vason and Toya step
I
through.
love my dog, but
first.
he's not smart.
Vason and Toya. You step out of a portal into a spider web infested room.
Nope. Nope.
I'm just gonna grab your hand. No, running back through a portal.
And as you step out, I need to find the rules for this. So they didn't print them in the book.
Oh no, what have we done?
It's worrying when the DM goes for extra rule books.
I know, right? Like,
It reminds me of a webcomic where someone actually sets to make the thing with death of like, I challenge you to a game. They end up playing a game of D&D, and even that's like, oh my god, he's getting another rule book.
Oh, that's
I've
definitely
seen that
execution.
comic. Oh my goodness.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Because aren't there several of them, and eventually it's like Death and the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy, and they get really into it. And so when the actual campaign ends, and the guy's all like, you can take me now, and Death is all like, but game.
Could I get a dexterity saving throw from you both?
Oh,
And
God.
could I get it from you both? I mean, I'm going to do it for Toya,
Me.
obviously.
Don't
For the danger kitty.
forget to give Toya +3 because they're with me.
+3 really does help them, yes. You just succeed, Toya.
I always find it weird when I fail a dexterity saving throw, because I'm like, I'm a cat. How?
Yeah, but also your dexterity modifier is 1. Because
He's
you are
being
not
held
a
aloft by
dexterous
lightning.
person.
He's being held aloft by electricity.
Also, I have seen cats that are very much not dexterous.
You both
That's true.
You both step forward from the portal, and the cobwebs instantly cover you, and you can feel them starting to, like, bind you down. But you manage to brush enough of them off that you're fine. Is anyone else following through? Is everybody going to follow through the portal?
Mm,
Do it.
yeah, I guess I
Do
will.
it, cowards.
Okay, I'm going to step you guys into the room a little bit so that everybody else can follow. Also, let's make sure that...
Do they get the
Basin.
18 rolls?
No.
Sad times.
Big old butts.
Do we,
Oh,
need,
Basin.
do we need to do deck saves?
We're just special.
Or did they take care of the cobwebs for us?
No, you'll need to do dex saves as you come through.
+3 because we're close to Vaesen. Vaesen, sorry.
Faceless?
Yes.
Oh, I'm good. I rolled an 18 on the die.
23.
I would help if I loaded up Nefera's new character sheet, not the old one.
We're still using the old character sheet for the moment.
Oh, okay.
This is the last session with the old rules.
Oh, I better get some stuff sorted then.
You got 2 weeks.
Natural 1, baby.
Oh no.
Yes.
Okay.
Amazing.
So you're restrained.
Also,
And,
did we level? Were we leveled?
You technically have leveled, but I've decided that we're going to level up and change the rule set at the same time, rather than have you learn the new rules of the character and play them for 1 week and then have new rules. Vaesen, you'll be very happy to hear that you have helped 2 of the characters not be restrained by spider webs the second they step through the portal.
Pikachu mode activate!
We're going to bring you over to this map.
Is there an electric dragon in Pokemon? There isn't an electric and dragon type.
I mean, technically Dragonite, famous for having Thunderbolt.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, but it wasn't an electric and oh wait, it's literally like the main one from the last game. Miraidon. Duh.
Zekrom. It is the only dragon and electric Pokemon so far and generates electricity from its cone-shaped tail.
And I'm also going to... work out
If it's
how...
the other way round, there's also Mega Ampharos. And Dracozolt? I'm familiar with that Pokemon.
Could everybody make me a perception check, please?
Perception. 16.
21.
I can see too much of this map. I don't like that. 11.
Sorry, who got a 21?
That was me.
Okay. You spot a few things that the others don't notice straight away. While everybody else is sort of brushing spider webs off themselves, and Nefera starts to realize how stuck he is in the spider webs. Well, you notice the following things up near the ceiling.
Oh,
Jesus.
Okay.
Moving in the shadows, you see 5 giant, fully spider creatures and 2 giant spiders, but from the torso up, dark elven forms protrude.
Guys, there's spiders up there.
And they look round to see what's been caught in their webs and what is for dinner.
Approaching.
I'm going to ask you all to roll me initiatives.
Can we
Initiative.
I'll say-
Do my best.
I'm gonna ask just because I gotta ask. Was there enough time to try and cut down Nefera?
That can be your turn on the first turn if you would like. But
Sure, I'll commit to that.
they are taking full advantage of any of you being stuck to try for dinner time.
I would also appreciate if someone would turn the lights on.
You
I
should have,
can't get anything.
you should have dark vision
because
now.
It's because we've changed floors, I think.
Yeah, no, you should have dark vision to 60 feet.
Who doesn't have dark vision right now?
Me.
It says on your token that it has dark vision to 60 feet.
Let me try refreshing
I'd
time.
say I don't think Dragonborn do have dark vision.
He has
No,
glasses.
no.
Ah, right, okay.
He's a special kind of Dragonborn.
I will next time. Because they only get dark vision as of 2024.
Toya, I'm very sad to say that on your initiative, you rolled a 1.
I got a 19.
Shouldn't I have gotten like help from Vason or something though?
No. It's only saving throws.
Oh my god, imagine if I could boost people's initiative.
That was a 19 from me, John. If
19
you
for
didn't hear me.
Urania. And Nuri is gonna go on a somewhere in there. Alright, let's turn on the combat music. And we're gonna say Aurelius.
Okay, so I assume I am technically within 5 feet of this spider here, right?
It's currently about 10 feet up the wall, but it is descending towards you, so you can make attacks against it.
My question is, can I move away from it without provoking an attack of opportunity?
If you move before it moves, well, you are moving before it moves, so yes, I will say that you can dart now.
All right, in that case, I'm gonna come right over here. I'm gonna touch Urania's back and cast Flame Arrow, I believe. Let me double check.
Okay.
Yep, I've got 3 third level spells, so I'm gonna go ahead and cast Flame Arrows on you. And then, so that's an action. All right, hold on just a second.
Did that work now, Rogue?
Yes, please. Thank you.
All right, that's a concentration as well, so I can't do that. Okay. I think that's gonna be it. Everybody's at full health, right?
Basically.
Okay.
Yep, that'll be it.
Okay. It is Giant Spider number 1's turn, and that's this big boy over here.
You go away.
He's not going to go away. He's in fact going to get closer to Toya
Ah!
and is going to
Choke and
go
die.
for a bite attack. That is gonna be a 9, which I do not believe hits Toya.
Nope.
And so that is the end of its turn. What can the Dryder do at range? Longbow. You see the Dryder on the back wall pulls out a longbow and fires an arrow at Vason. That's going to be a 16 to hit Vason. No, these is going well so far. Urania.
So I'm going to attack the one that has just attacked Vason with. Let's see. So I'm going to do it with my hand crossbow. Would this be advantage because they can't see me, or do they have some other senses?
No, they are relying on their dark vision at the moment, so you are at advantage.
So the first attack is a. Oh, I should probably say that's sharpshooter as well. Sorry. 26 minus 5 is 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
So I'm also using my Dread Ambusher on this. So that's... Sorry, just let me work out this. So 6 for me attack, then I'm also hitting it with Favored Foe. So that's a second 6. And Dread Ambusher gives me a D8, and then that Fire Arrow gives me another D6. So 8.
That's so
9,
many
10, 11.
things.
9, 10, 11, 15, 21 plus 10 is 31 points of damage.
Jesus. From one arrow. Okay, carry on.
From one crossbow bolt.
Wow.
Second attack.
Yep.
Will be a sharpshooter as well, but that will probably miss with 16 minus 5, so 11.
That does miss, yes.
Because of my Dread Ambusher, I get a third attack.
I miss my ranger so much.
26 sharpshooter, so 21.
That'll hit.
And that one doesn't get the D8, but it does get the pre. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 19 points of damage.
Okay.
And then bonus action, I'm using my crossbow expert sharpshooter, which is 18 minus 5, so 13.
That'll miss.
Right, cool. And that is everything.
So that was 50 points of damage from 2 hits. The crossbow is like smoking with the speed at which you fired 4 shots within the space of 6 seconds.
You also you had the. Does that count? Does the fire the
That
flame arrows?
includes
Was
the flame arrows.
That was
included?
counted that
Okay.
damage.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Let's just mark favored 4. There we go.
That'd have been hilarious if not.
Gark's turn, and Gark is gonna rage because this is something that Gark really doesn't like.
Gark and Dryder is a bad combination.
I thought he had like a whole come to Jesus moment with a god, though. Was that just Dark Elf?
Doesn't mean that he isn't gonna have a bad time.
And he's gonna pull out the moon-touched greatsword and leap forward at the giant spider and make 2 attacks.
I hope that thing's in good enough condition for a refund next time we're on the surface.
Which both hit. So that's gonna be situational bonus of 2. and then another one of those. And he just cleaves twice through the giant spider, and just the spider's descending on the web, and he just slices through the spider, and spider pieces slam into the ground. Zara is Zara's going to step forward and attempt to help get Nefira free. Okay.
You know that thing earlier of me out doing a fiend and this coming back to bite us? I think this might be it.
The only way that someone else can help you, apparently, is by killing the webs. So she just sort of reaches forward with lightning arcing between her fingers, and she grabs the webs and manages to hit the stationary, not moving webs that are binding you, Nefira.
Correct.
Oh, good. At least it didn't hit me.
And they deal an amount of damage to them that's not quite enough to kill them in one shot, but the webs aren't healthy anymore.
My brain just went. And hopefully other people's brains just went. Ow.
Nuri is gonna. Well, nobody's taken damage enough to warrant being healed. So we're gonna toll the dead on the Drider at the back of the room. Who makes the saving throw? This spider skitters forward. And aims webbing at Toya.
Hi.
1 second. I'm hearing something come through from someone.
I think it's rogues.
Yeah.
Oh. What was it?
It sounds like two women talking.
I've no. Okay, that's weird because that shouldn't be able to get through the headset and the microphone. Ignore that. Apologies. I didn't know that was going to happen. That's not meant to happen, technology.
Technology's going to do whatever technology wants.
Technology has no want. That's its problem.
Technology has all the wants.
Toya, that's an 18 to hit.
Dang it. Can I use the fancy thing?
You need to narrow it down and tell me what the fancy thing is.
It's
The
damage
rune
only.
Oh, so did that thing not count as damage?
No, it's not damaging you. It's hit you with webbing and it's restraining you.
Oh, ew. Oh, okay then.
So you are restrained.
I am not into this. I'm supposed to be on the other end.
Nefira.
Okie dokie. So restrained, I can't move. If I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
Well, can't move. I can still be a very good stationary gun point.
This is accurate information.
I do like killing me some Drider.
You sort of look
No.
at the idea that you're all like tied up and there's just like 2 fingers and you're just going,
Pew.
death.
Finger guns.
It's not even finger guns. It's like only 2 fingers are free and you're sort of just like flicking them at them. Which, considering your eldritch basts look like webs, is deeply confusing.
Oh yeah. We're full Spider-Man there. Against the Drider up here in the top corner, a 25 to hit for the first one,
That'll hit.
and a 15 for the second.
15 misses, I'm afraid.
Dang. Ooh. Got a new configuration roll. Let's see. But sadly, a total of 8 points of damage.
Okay. I will tell you, one, in case you didn't know, Bloodied is back in the 2024 rulebook.
Yay!
And this Drider is now bloodied.
Oh,
Wait,
Lord's
no,
gonna have
that's
fun feasting on your soul.
As the Drider sneers at you from that, this spider is going to sort of climb over the body of its fallen comrade and bite at Gark.
The camaraderie among spiders is just,
They're not well known for it. An 18 will hit him. And so that is 7 points of damage. But he is raging, so that is halved. But he needs to make a save. So that is definitely fine. Vason.
Okie doke. Well, first thing we're going to do is we're going to acknowledge that it's definitely been more than 10 minutes since I started Expeditions Retreat. Just drop that. Just goodbye. These are only large creatures, not huge, correct?
That is correct.
Dang, I can't walk underneath them. And I can't get any good positions to flank. Curiosity. If I was to breathe electricity and it hit Toya's webs, could that unrestrain Toya?
In theory, yes.
In the words of the infamous Matt Mercer, you can certainly try.
You are welcome to lightning blast your friends.
I never hear the end of it. I'm still in trouble for bridge incident. We're going to step forward and we're going to slashy this one.
Okay.
Actually, no. Do I have anything that's worth doing on a bonus action first? I only have 1 spell slot left, so that's probably no. Yeah, we're just going to go with slashy.
You pull forth the great sword and slam it through. That
Scale
does
edge.
indeed hit.
Scale edge goes slice. And whoa. I see what you mean by this new interface. That was not what I was expecting. Right, yes, I'm just rolling normal. Oh, that was disappointing. Oh wow, I rolled a 1 and a 2 and turned into a 2 and a 1.
Well done.
Oh, so much so master. That's 8 damage for the first attack.
Excellent.
That could not have been lower if I tried.
You could have had 2 ones.
Sorry, yes, you're right. It could in fact
It
have
could have
one
been
lower.
lower if you tried. Hi, Law.
Hello, Lore.
Hello.
Oof. I'm guessing that doesn't hit.
A 14 just hits.
Oh, thank goodness. For 14 damage. There we go.
The spider lets out a shriek and is wounded very badly.
Well, that's what you get.
I'm just gonna, for a free action, just roar at it.
It clicks its mandibles back at you.
But yeah, that's my turn.
This spider is going to web you.
Is it now?
This little spider stayed home.
It's going to try at least. Rogue, does a
No.
14 hit your armor class? Web
it does
flies past you.
Oh, I'm gonna have to clean that off my arm.
The Drider descends down, pulls forth a longsword and attacks Toya, who is currently
Why?
restrained.
You guys are assholes.
That is an 18 to hit, which I believe
Yep.
does hit.
It does. I have a 14.
And that is 14 points of damage to Toya.
Okay, can I use the magic rune thing now?
You can use the magic rune thing on that if you wish.
I would like to, please.
I was gonna say, you're not raging already.
No, it's not been their turn yet.
It hasn't been my turn.
So I will roll you the number. There was 36, so 14 minus 36.
You heal. 22 damage.
Doesn't work that way, unfortunately. It just prevents the damage. The Drider slices through and is shocked that the sword hit. Definitely hit you. But for whatever reason, it seems to have left no mark upon you. And it is now Toya's turn.
Okay, I'm all tied up, right?
Yes.
Like, even though Vason absolutely had the opportunity to cut me loose, he didn't. Is there anything I can do?
Yes, you are restrained. You can still attack. Your attacks will have disadvantage because your arms are bound to the side. So it's
Okay.
hard to strike out.
Just
Or-
a point in Toya's favor, though. Correct me if I'm wrong. Webs are objects, correct?
Webs are objects.
And Tyrelai destroys objects, right?
Tyrelai is very good at destroying objects. You can, for your turn, for your action, you can attempt to escape the webs by making a athletics or acrobatics check. Or you can attempt to attack the webs, but you would still be at disadvantage to try and slice the webs with Tirilu.
Okay,
Or you can attempt to attack the spider or the Drider.
How does
So if-
starting
if
a
you
raid...
So if you use your bonus action to rage and then use reckless attack, that would negate the disadvantage, though.
Yeah, but if I'm... Would it? John?
It would.
Yeah.
If you get advantage and have disadvantage, they cancel each other out, and you just have a straight roll.
Oh,
And you're
okay.
already at disadvantage when being attacked, so it's actually no penalty to you.
Okay. And I was just about to say, because it's fighting, don't I get, like, some kind of benefit being, like, right next to Basin?
No. You can keep
Really, what
trying to get
paladins,
benefits
you know-
for being near Vason, but the only advantage he gives you is at saving throws
And speed.
and at speed. So you are faster, except your speed is currently 0 because you're tied up.
That's weird. I could have sworn that attacks got an advantage, but maybe I'm thinking of something else.
If you're flanking
Might be-
someone,
Yeah, I was about to say, I think you're talking about the flanking rule.
Oh,
that's not specifically Vason. That is anyone.
Okay, it's just that normally because we're the two tanks, it's usually Vason. Okay. Then can I do the rage and then
Yep.
do the reckless attack thing?
Okay. So you rage, you recklessly attack, and then you're going to attack the webs with your first attack.
Yep.
Let's see if you can hit the webs. You definitely hit the webs.
Cool.
And what's the damage roll? It's a d8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1d6. d8 plus 6 is 12 plus 4 is 16, which is more than 15, which is the damage you need to deal with the webs. You are no longer restrained.
Woohoo.
Tiralu, basically, instead of rolling dice when you strike an object, Tiralu just rolls the maximum on the dice.
Nice.
It's a good item. It's why I didn't care about cutting you loose. You were going to be fine.
There is a spider in front of you, or there is a drider you can hit with your second attack.
I want to hit the drider.
Okay, you have advantage on the attack roll. I don't know why I'm telling you this, because I'm the one rolling it. You hit a 22, which hits the creature.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did that hurt you?
It hurt them 8.
That's funny. It's almost like we can hurt you, but you couldn't hurt us. How does that feel?
If now is my time, then I will die with honor.
Eurelius,
Hey, that's me.
that is you.
Okay, so I'm still concentrating on those flame arrows. So what I am gonna do, quick question above table here.
Yep.
For say anything that needs a saving throw, right? Does it automatically do half damage if they fail it, or will it say so in the description?
It will say so in the description.
Okay, so if it doesn't say so in the description, they just take nothing if they succeed.
Correct. That's typical of things like cantrips.
Okay, cool. All right, in that case, that doesn't really change what I'm going to do. I just wanted to know for my own sake.
This is fine.
I am going to cast Thunderclap. And what Thunderclap does, you create a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range other than you must succeed on a... hold on. Maybe I'm not going to do that because I don't get to choose where it happens, right? It's just
it comes from you.
around me. Okay. Never mind. Not doing that. Okay. So in that case, I am going to come up to here.
Okay.
And I am going to do Frostbite on the Strider.
Okay.
So it's the DC 14 con save.
It rolled 6.
Amazing. All right, so let's roll damage, which is 2d6 because I am level 5 or higher. It takes 3. Fuck's sake. All right. Takes 3 damage, and it has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Okay. And let's see if there's something I can put on it to remind me of that.
I should have just rolled physical d6s for that.
I put on that it's silenced, and that might remind me that it's got a thing. I'm also putting that on you, Clappy, to remind me that Dryder number 2 has disadvantage on its weapon attack.
You got it.
Giant Spider number 1 is going to try and bite Vason. Vason does a... No, 14 does not hit.
What are you going to do when I get even better armor, John?
Throw even better things at you, or just more of them.
If that works.
Or get you to make saving throws.
Oh, yes, the paladin with saving throws.
Yes.
God, paladins are a beautiful bastard class.
Aurelius, the Dryder at the back of the room, pulls out their longbow, points it at you, fires a 15 to hit your armor class.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
That is going to be 13 points of damage as the arrow sinks into your chest.
Roger that. This dude is getting a hellish rebuke.
Oh, and it didn't include the poison damage.
That's all right. I don't need it.
It passes the saving throw, so it takes half of whatever the damage is that you roll for it.
All right. So that's 12. It takes 6. And I need to apply all 13 points of that because that was not fire. Cool.
And then you need to make a concentration check to just maintain concentration on your flaming arrow.
And I'm rolling physical dice with that because...
Okay. So that's a constitution check. Constitution saving throw.
Concentration is +5.
Yes.
I need to make what?
It needs to be 10. So you need to roll 5 or more on the dice.
Fuck! All right, you don't have flaming arrows anymore.
Okay, I'll put that dice away.
I rolled a 9.
Oh.
Oh no, you see, you got a 9 in total.
9 in total, yeah. I rolled a 4 on the dice, and then I get +5.
Damn. Okay. Urania.
Yeah, just a quick thing, John. My dark vision should be 90 foot because of not umbral sight, but it's currently at 60.
That's helpful. Oh, not 900. Jeez.
I mean, I'm sure he would take 900 feet of dark vision.
It would be nice. But yes, I'm going for the Dryder at the back again.
Okay.
All 3 shots, sharpshooter. So that is a 23 minus 5 is 18.
Just misses.
Just misses. Blimey.
Jesus.
Okay. Second shot is a natural 20.
That'll hit.
I reckon that'll hit.
That'll hit.
You do it where? How do you do it again, John?
So you maximize the dice that you would roll, and then roll and add that.
Yeah, okay, and this is also a sharpshooter shot, so 15, 25.
Okay.
And then final attack is my bonus action. Which I believe will miss, because that is a 23. No. 20. Yeah, sorry, give me a second. 23 minus 5, which was the 18. So, yeah, That would miss.
That will miss. So 25. Okay, it's still up, but it is looking very hurt. The first arrow sinks. The first and third bolt go wide, strike into the armor, and don't sink in. The second arrow just finds a weak spot in the armor, and it lurches forward. Gark is going to keep up. Well, I mean, Gark's attacks pretty much replenished itself. A new one came. That'll hit. And that should be enough to take this one out. So he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20 to get to here. And he's going to swing with advantage. That'll also hit. And just slices a big chunk out of the abdomen of this spider. Zara is going to play the same trick as last time. This time, shocking grasp. That just hits the webs.
Yeah, easy there, girl.
8 plus 7 is 15. That is just enough to beat the webs. The webs shock away,
I
and
think
enough
what you
of
mean
them,
is, thank you, Zara.
enough of the webbing falls away, Nefira, that you are no longer restrained by it.
Oh, thank you, Zara. Now I can move.
Nuri is going to stay where they are and toll the dead again, because not many people have actually taken any damage this time. That is another pass from the Drider, though. So it's now turn of this spider. We're going to see if they do get their webs back. They're going to crawl a little bit into the middle of the room and web at Zara.
Fuck that. Get some help.
And Zara is very quickly covered in the webbing and is restrained themselves. Nefira.
Okay. So everyone's got that spider they're dealt with.
You can't get past me, I don't think. So you're all safe back there.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just trying to see if I can make it this way. So if I scoot up along here.
Okay.
And let's go for the lesser bladed devouring. Tell me, how does a spider taste?
You swing and the spider just clicks its mandibles, clamping the blade still for a second.
You know, for a sword, you do a very bad job of slicing things.
Is that everything, Nefira?
That is all for me, yeah.
Then Foundry's gonna freeze.
Oh no!
Give it a second. Vason.
He is prepared to be stunned and shocked and thrown into awe. I am flanking, correct?
You are flanking, yes.
Fantastic. Let's get some nat 20s in.
I'm stunned and shocked and thrown into awe.
Oof, that's some terrible rolls. Does
That's not a
16
nat
hit?
20, but that will hit.
Alrighty. So let's start with that. So 12 damage.
You slice the spider in two.
Dabby dozy. We're going to essentially step through this dead spider to flank with the Dreader with Aurelius.
Okay.
Did I get it right? Was it Aurelius?
Yes.
Yay! I finally got your names right. And we're going to do
For
an
once.
attack with advantage again. Oh, it's not, but it's an 18 on the die.
That'll hit.
14 damage.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That will be my turn.
Giant spider is going to step forward. He's going to go, oh, that advantage thing. I like that. Not going to back it up, but I like the idea.
It's cool in theory.
The Drider spins round with their
Has
long
disadvantage.
sword. Thank you very much. And realizes that actually they have multi-attack and can attack multiple times.
Oh, I forgot I could do that.
But the first one...
What's the draconic equivalent of eyebrows? Is it eye ridges? Brow ridges?
I would
Whatever
think
they
so.
are, Mason's just going to raise them tauntingly.
First up is a 9 because of the freezing cold, but it shakes that off.
I hate to be nice to the Drider, but it did have advantage on that previous attack, but it didn't roll it.
It would have had disadvantage because of the frostbite,
Ah.
but the 25 and 23 do hit.
They will in fact hit, yes.
Funny that.
Okay.
John finally got hit then. With those very big numbers.
That is going to be an 11.
Just gonna double check how that works.
And a 9.
Cool. It's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna stop the second attack, but I think in response to the first attack, I'm going to use my reaction to use Gift of the Gem Dragon. It needs to be a DC 14 Strength saving throw.
It does do that thing.
Damn.
So it takes half the damage.
Yes. So it takes half of that.
So
So it
that's
takes 3.
3.
Oh, and I need to take my 11, and then my 19. Correct? Sorry,
9.
11 and 9.
No, you can take 19 if you like.
Cool.
Toya,
Yeah?
what would you like to do?
Get this flying thing away from me first. Sorry, one of those flying daddy long leg things. Ugh. And it came right at my face.
I believe they call it Daddy Longlegs.
No, daddy long legs are the long-legged spiders. The ones with wings are not spiders. They're just
Why?
unpleasant.
Daddy Longlegs are explicitly not spiders.
Anyway,
Yeah, different
American.
things. Carry on.
Knew what I was gonna say and I lost it.
Assume standing here would give Toya flanking.
yes, it would.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for Toya to tell me that.
Wait, no, but what? Oh, so even though Vason's, wait, who am I flanking then?
You'd be
not
flanking the
flanking anyone.
Drider with
No, yeah, I know,
Aurelius.
but who with?
Aurelius here.
Oh, I can just barely see their token. Sorry. On the Twitch stream. Okay, yeah, no. Can I move? Because that, as long as I stay within reach, it doesn't count as an attack of opportunity, right?
That is correct. You can edge round the outside of the creature as long as you don't leave their attack range.
Cool. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna attack him. Peace.
And that's going to be an advantage. That's a 24 with the first strike. And a...
God, I love when this party gets into a flow.
18 with the second.
Devastating.
The second strike doesn't hit. But the first strike does, and that's... what is the Divine Fury?
Wait, these things have higher AC than me?
Yeah.
Ebergum.
1d6 plus 4.
Gonna steal their armor.
Okay, so that's Toya's turn. Aurelius.
All right. Can you show me what a 20-foot radius looks like up here?
Please.
1 second.
Or how would I see that?
It would be.
It would
GG
be.
second or.
It would be
Oh, fuck.
both of the spiders and the Dryder and Vaesen, Gark, and Nefira.
If we move that up, can we get Vaesen and Nefira out of the radius?
I think if you go to all the way to the wall, Gark will be out of it as well.
If you go all the way to the wall,
What's Gark's hit points at right now? It's not that big. Okay. Can we do that? Because that gets all three of them and misses out on my entire party, right?
yes.
Okay. We're going to do that, and I'm going to cast Ice Storm.
Okay.
All right, so there's my cast.
All
right, and I've got the radius now. So I can just place it there. That is 4d6 and 2d8. 2d8 of bludgeoning and 4d6 of cold. Or half if you make the save.
So one of the spiders does not make the save. The other spider does not make the save. And the Dryder does not make the save.
All right, so that's 6, 8, 12, 14, 18, 25 points of damage to all three of them.
Okay. They all go away very suddenly.
Yeah.
Just exploded.
Shockingly, they don't tend to wear their sweaters when they're underground.
The storm just... And there's suddenly, instead of the spiders and Dryder, there is just ice crystals in the form of spiders and Dryder. The Dryder that was perched up on the wall slips and on the ground.
Absolutely incredible.
Moving on, it is Urania's turn.
Yeah, so that's completely changed what I was going to do.
I haven't been able to do any damage this entire campaign. It's about fucking time.
So I'm just going to move up to here and pew 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 at this final Dryder.
Okay.
Just standard shots this time though.
Okay.
17 plus is 25.
That'll hit.
And you know what? I'm going to hit that with favored foe as well.
Okay.
For... Hang on, just give me a moment. 7 plus 3 is 10 points of damage.
10. Yep.
Second one's a natural 1.
That won't hit.
Then we've got 22
That will hit.
for 13 points of damage.
13. Okay.
And that is everything from me.
It is Gark's go, and Gark looks a little bit chilly from the ice storm. But he's going to come over here and is going to swing at the Drider twice. Swing and a miss. The Drider just manages to get a spider leg just in the way of each of the attacks. Zara is going to attempt to free herself from the webbing. And does so. Pulls themselves free of the... pulls themselves free of the effect of the webs. Nuri is going to run forward, and we're going to try again with a Toll the Dead. There we go.
Statistically, it's got to hit eventually.
Eventually.
Specifically.
So that should be the 2d12 version. And then it is Nefira's turn.
Alrighty then.
The spider clutches its head as the bell rings.
Somewhere in the distance, a popular metal song involving bells starts playing.
The Westminster chimes? That doesn't seem relevant.
Nice news at 10. Your death. Oh, a 15 to hit? I think that misses, doesn't it?
Misses, I'm afraid.
Oh.
It manages to get another spider leg up in the way of the attack.
The quips are great today.
Well, we are in a good quitting mood.
All
Vason.
quip, no hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
No hit.
That's a 22
That'll hit.
for 12 damage. And then that's going to be another 22
That'll hit.
for please 12 damage. I'm just making sure that these aren't exactly the same rolls repeating. Okay, so there was a 15-10, then a 15-9. And then a 1-3-4 plus 5 and a 4-3 plus 5. So it's not just copying and pasting the same results.
Regardless, you do enough damage to defeat the Drider. You bring low the monsters. The portal fizzles out.
Wait, is there no archway?
There is an archway covered in webs.
Oh, thank goodness.
But let me get the description of everything here for you. The archway is carved into the arch are 6 stone niches, each one containing a small stone figurine The figurines represent a black dragon, a unicorn, an umber hulk, a owlbear, a minotaur, and a manticore. Carved into the wall inside the arch is a stylized image of a mountain with a full moon symbol above it.
Is there an LNT slot?
Roll me a investigation check.
Oh God, why do I keep saying these things when I don't have any bonus to intelligence? That's
Can I
an
give him
18.
the help action? Okay.
You look at it, there is in the moon, there is a half-inch diameter hole in the middle of the moon.
Is that the same?
There it is.
Wait, that's not the same size as Nuri's figurine, is it?
It is not.
Anyone know why there'd be a tiny hole in this?
Stick your finger in it and find out.
Mason sticks his finger in it.
It's a hole.
Can we get a bonk on Angel?
Hey, I just suggested it. He's the one who did it.
You know what? A bonk on Vason as well.
Roll to see if you hit.
I do not.
Vason, you have your finger in a wall.
I'm going to pull it back out and just be like, didn't do anything, Toya.
Oh, well, I'm out of ideas.
Okay, so we tapped we tapped a sun with a bunch of sun in it, with a figurine with sun, and it opened up. What were the figurines again? There's a list of
There
them.
is a black dragon, a unicorn, an umber hulk, an owlbear, a minotaur, and a manticore.
Anyone know if any of these are associated with the moon? It's not exactly like any of them are werewolves.
Mm,
No, but they're all kind of chimeras, really.
I would say the unicorn is what makes me think of the moon.
Starting with the unicorn, I'm going to try and do what Nuri did with each of the figurines to see if it opens.
As you pick up the unicorn, you realize the horn on the unicorn slots into the hole, and the portal opens.
You've got to stop being right for the wrong ideas.
Hey, that was a pub quiz. That doesn't count.
We're not being that better. All aboard for not being surrounded by spider webs?
Yeah.
I guess.
Roger that.
Wait, we should probably
Agreed.
gather everything up first. Like,
Oh, yeah.
roast giant spider leg is good eating.
It is. I'm with you on that one. Also, like, you said something about wanting the Drider armor because it's better than the armor you have.
I don't know. They seemed harder to hit and much bigger than me.
That's true. I mean, their armor's definitely better than mine. I mean, like, if my armor was on a scale of 1 to 20, I would say it's about a 14. It's not great.
Yeah, but you work better when you can move. This conversation is happening whilst we're sort of rummaging through corpses.
Absolutely.
Ooh, that's a juicy mandible. Crack.
Oh my god. Look at the size of this leg, man. Feel this meat? It's so muscly. Oh, this will be great.
What? Wait, is this a drider leg or a spider leg?
spider leg. They're all
Okay.
spider legs. Bonehead, Drider have spider legs. If I said, look at this arm and how muscly it is, then you could be like, I'm not going to cannibalize the Drider, the elf part. But
What if they
While
Is
you
it
gather, while you
Sorry.
gather a selection of spider meats, you do also gather a couple of other things as well.
oh, yay.
One of the Driders has a set of calligrapher's tools.
I was
And
an artist.
you find in his pouch is a selection of pressed Trillmac parchments.
How do you spell Trollskull?
Trillamacs.
Parchments.
Who here speaks Undercommon?
I do.
Urania and Toya. You can read that on the Trillmac parchments, the Drider has been writing haikus, including such wonderful haikus as I'm going to put it in the chat so that, who was it? Robin.
Mhm.
Yeah, Urania can see it. Feel free to share this with the rest of the group or don't. It's up to you.
John doesn't love me.
Well, I've got a load of hieroglyphics.
You should be able to read that. That's Urania can read Undercommon, and that's in Undercommon.
Yeah, no, I cannot read that unless that's not on my sheet on Foundry.
I'm gonna say, has it like just written underneath it? Because
hang
that's
on.
what it normally does.
No, I've just got the Game Master and then some hieroglyphics. Just clicking on the message. No.
Well, why can't you see that? Because that is listed on your character sheet that you can read Undercommon. It tells me with the plugin that you can read it.
Well, since Toya can read it and I can see it, can I do it?
Yes.
Oh, this man be nasty. He be writing poems to the Queen of Spiders. My queen of spiders, dark diamond of the abyss, snare me in your webs. This guy was kinky, man. Ugh. What is it with spiders?
The other
not pleasant.
spider creature carries a set of woodcarver's tools and 3 carved Zerkwood statues of Lolth.
Zerkwood, you said?
Yes, I did. There you go.
It's good that they had a hobby.
I'm just surprised that they could see well enough down here to do anything like that. I mean, that's some precision work there.
To be fair, if you're going to point to his own eyes and be like, these eyes are really good at seeing in the dark.
Yeah, mine are too, but still.
And mine are even better.
Each their own, I guess.
Yes, you've all got lovely eyes. Faces with giant, ridiculous, cartoony goggles on.
That's like a massive glow with the night vision goggles and the nice green glow.
I just imagine they're like the dude from Splinter Cell, just just a bunch of night vision.
I mean,
Like
we
they're
all
not-
got
they're
guns,
not-
but you look badass.
Sam Fisher, that's his name.
The problem is that because they're designed for a humanoid head, Like, I don't actually get a lot of frontal vision. It's mostly mostly lateral. And like, one thing we've not discussed is that Vason is regularly sort of like just turning his head from side to side, so he can actually see what's in front of him.
Mason is all peripheral vision.
He's like, is it big enough to be in front of me? Yes. How do I know this? I can see it in both eyes.
You also can collect a long sword and a long bow from each of the Driders.
Oh,
Doesn't help me. I'm not proficient with martial weapons, right? How do I see that?
As a
Bottom left
druid,
of the main
you would
page.
not use them because they are metal.
Ah, fair enough.
I was about to say,
Metal.
they're good for the scrap metal value.
Even the bow?
Longbows?
The bow you could use. But it is a martial weapon, so if you're...
Weapons: club, dagger, dart, javelin, scimitar, quarterstaff, sickle, sling, and spear.
Yeah.
So I would say that would not be beneficial in my hands.
Did they not have any shiny armor?
They have shiny shirts. They didn't have a lot of need for the trousers segment of the armor.
I mean, you can melt that down.
I will get back to you on what the armor is.
Yay!
It's going to be something weird now, like only really good for Driders, can't be worn by anyone else.
Toya, does this place smell familiar to you?
Actually, yeah, it kind of does.
Oh, fine, I farted, alright?
No, it's not that. It's. I think we're on a level we've been on before. I think we went up.
This does look vaguely familiar.
What does the air smell like, John?
Sniffing the air.
I have no bonuses to this, for the record.
Mostly just stale at the moment. Yeah, you're not close enough to anything else that would smell particularly one way or another.
Why would there be a portal here?
Maybe it wasn't supposed. Maybe it wasn't supposed to be a portal up, but a portal down. So, like, maybe if we'd explored a bit more when we were on this floor, we'd have found this, and then we could have skipped some levels.
Yeah, that or we'd have been told that we weren't ready yet.
Yeah, that too. Which apparently is this woman's favorite comment. Have we figured out who this is?
I should not be encouraging this spite.
No, you shouldn't.
Do not encourage cat spite. It's very hard to get back from cat spite. I'm totally not speaking from experience of having owned 3 cats.
Before we head back down, then, shall we have a little nose to see what else is around here? Surprised nothing's cut and come. Gone and checked on these guys.
Well, I mean, maybe... we killed, like, the leader who was turning all these elves into spiders. Maybe these are just, like, leftovers that we didn't finish off way back when.
We killed someone turning elves into spiders?
Yeah, remember in that church when we were looking for Zara? Like, the whole reason I joined you guys?
Oh, God, that was a while ago.
It was a very long time ago.
By chance, John, overhearing this conversation of them being on this level before, does this look familiar at all to me and Urania as far as, like, have we been in this area
You may
before?
have passed similar caverns on your way down.
Okay.
You did not come into this particular room, but...
Sure. Okay.
If we're
I mean,
here, should we explore a bit further? I mean, I know you're saying that you've been here before, but
I mean, it might be a good idea because now that we know that there's this portal here, we can always get back to where we were before after we've had a chance to, look around and fully scope out the place.
I assume we've picked this room clean of anything worthy.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like there anything randomly stuck in the webs.
No, you have picked the room clean.
Right.
How still that spider meat's got me hungry. Do we have any already cooked spider legs?
I think I had some in my pack. Give me just a second. Riffle through my bag. Let's
Sorry, Vase, I'm
see.
just going to shove you out of the way a second.
That's fine.
Let's-
I'm walking down a
through from the haiku came through eventually, by the way.
Cool.
Let's see. No, that's yarn. I mean, no. Let's see. Catnip, how'd that get in there? It's not mine, I'm holding it for a friend.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
you are.
Oh, here you go. Got like 3 chunks left. How many you want?
Oh, just pass me the one. Just get.
Okay, here you go.
I'm just snacky. Thank you very much. And you hear the very visceral crunch as Vason's like actually chewing through the shell.
Carapace, he's just like nom, nom,
Crunch.
nom. It's like eating Skittles.
I like to
Okay,
think it's
are
like-
you-
You know when like dogs eat those dentist sticks to keep their teeth clean? I feel like this is what Dragonborn do.
Are you
Sorry.
heading down the corridor?
Yes.
Let's see if we do.
Uh,
And
Nefira, could you make me just a straight D20 check?
there's a flat D20. No problem. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh no.
Oh, it's not my night.
Urania, could you make me a straight D20 check?
18.
Okay. Keep
But
going.
please say there's like. Sorry, Karen. Okay. I was about to say, please say there's about to be a giant spider about to come and.
Vason,
Oh,
could
it's
you make
fine.
me a straight D20 check?
I said stop at the exact right spot.
That's also an 18.
Okay. Carry on. Nothing occurs.
I hate the way he says that every damn time.
Oh, just looking forward to when someone rolls either a 20 or.
Clappy, could you roll me a straight D20 check?
You got it. That's a 10.
Okay. Could somebody roll me one for the group on call?
Not me.
What, one each or one between them?
Actually, yeah, let's go one each. Can everybody roll me one D20? I need
All right,
4
I'll go-
D20s.
I'll roll for Gark.
It's a 19
Great.
for Toya, I guess.
18
Okay.
for, we'll say, Nuri.
I'm afraid to say that both Vason and Nefira rolls for whoever they were rolling for set off the trap.
Oh no, for Gark.
As they step into the space, a number of spider webs that have been strung across the area that everybody else has managed to avoid snap, and a avalanche of rocks drop down from the ceiling.
Oh fuck!
I need all these people that I'm in control of to make me dexterity saving throws now.
Oh
So
no!
bear with me. That's not
Oh
great.
no, Garg! Oh no, Garg!
Oh, we're gonna have a bad time when
Oh, Toya. I'm glad I didn't hit Gark on that ice star.
Oh god!
Okay, so Zara and Nuri throw themselves out of the way of the rocks. Gark and Toya don't manage to get out of the way of the rocks, and they take 6 points of damage.
Be worse.
I was expecting like at least 60-10.
Right.
As a lot of very loud rocks come crashing down from the ceiling.
Aurelius will run back and be like, "Hey, you guys all right? What the fuck?"
What?
It's just a really good thing we were exactly 3 steps to the left. Wow.
You weren't
Holy shit.
You don't see Irenia wince at the sound of the collapsing rocks. Oh.
Out of curiosity, John, I'm guessing we don't see this.
No.
Okay, good.
No, that definitely
You're ready?
doesn't exist.
Urania just hits one of these.
Wait, Nefiri didn't come back and check. Is he okay?
Sorry,
I'll be right.
apologies. The cat wanted attention.
Of course, it wanted attention.
Dare.
A rock fell on it.
Not that cat, my actual cat.
Oh, they seem fine. Let's just.
Sorry.
Sorry, hang on a second.
Standing on me?
Okay. How many fingers am I holding up?
11?
3.
Alright, he's okay.
One of us is wrong. And I think it's him.
I will let you two discuss that amongst yourselves once the concussion actually settles in.
Zara, what's a concussion?
What I kind of love is that for a second I forgot that these aren't the elves from the Dragon Prince universe, because the Dragon Prince universe they only have 3 fingers. So the idea of seeing 11 on 8 digits is even better.
Zara just gives you a kiss on the cheek, Toya.
That's just Toya's equivalent of the green mushroom. And
My girlfriend's gonna get mad if you keep kissing me like that. I am your girlfriend. Heart monitor just goes up.
there's a pile of rocks.
How bizarre.
That's
Right.
where we keep the pile of rocks.
Wait, Urania, you've got better eyes than I do down here. Am I about to fall into a trap?
Is he about to fall into a trap?
Roll me a perception check.
I will give the help action since I'm also concerned.
That is 23.
As far as you can tell, he's not going to fall into a trap.
As far as I can tell, it's clear.
Okay.
That pile of rocks looks familiar.
It's a pile of rocks.
It looks like a pile of
Yeah.
rocks.
No,
Wait,
but it looks. I think we've been here before.
No, that's just what hit you on the head before. And Vaser just sort of lifts one of the bigger rocks just to see if there's anything underneath.
Of the ground.
Well, so much for finding secret treasure. Plonk.
Under the rock is more rock.
Who would have thought?
We hid it.
Well,
under the rock.
sometimes under the rock there's like gold.
Shiny.
But Mason, you've officially hit rock bottom.
Oh.
Yes.
I think we've all been deeper than this.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Oh, this does
It was-
sound looking familiar.
This is starting to ring a few bells.
Vason, this area is marked indelibly in your memory as a place where you fought a dragon.
I think my entire is my left or my right arm. I've forgotten which arm it is. Where is it? Where's that description?
It's got this image now of like you trying to find this one tattoo you have at the moment.
It's more the fact that, yeah, it doesn't matter how it is. Just suddenly, I think it's his right arm. You just start hearing just crackling and thunder from his arm.
At first, just look up at the ceiling and go, strange, the cave weather said it was going to be nice and dry all day.
I know, that's weird.
Got some light up here.
Isn't this where we fought the dragon before? Oh, this is definitely where we fought the dragon.
This is where I got the skin for my armor. Nice.
You guys fought a dragon without me.
You were there.
You just weren't there.
Yeah, character was, player wasn't.
Yeah. Visa's just sort of like rubbing his arm through the lightning.
Is that tingle?
Yeah, it was already tingling. Calm down. Yes, he is telling his arm to calm down.
Yeah, I kind of figured. That's okay, I have to do that to my tail sometimes. Bloody thing has a mind of its own. As if to prove the point, it just slaps against Zara's bum.
Yeah, I think this is probably the first time that Urania or seen it, but Vason has like actually removed his pauldron, and you just see like a brilliant blue lightning bolt in his shoulder, in his scales, like scar tissue.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's... I don't know a huge amount about Dragonborn, but that's not supposed to be like that from what little I do know.
That's the short version of this story.
We fought the dragon, it branded him.
Kind of rude to brand your own kind, huh?
You wanted the short version. Here's your short version.
Branding isn't exactly accurate, but most of the rest of it's correct, yeah.
Zara offers marked.
Mark's probably better.
Imprinted.
So this dragon, it's claimed you as their own.
Yes.
The look
Suddenly need
of utter horror. You just see the utter horror on Vason's face at that thought.
Boy, it just quietly whispers, Dragon Omegaverse.
So I assume since they've all been down here, this has already been looted and everything. There's nothing really
Yeah.
Yep.
to look for.
Yeah, no, we just had a backtracking.
Toya,
Exactly, it's
Nefira,
getting louder.
Vason, you do remember that in this room there is a portal up to the second floor of the dungeon.
Hmm. Well, we found a shortcut to get down. Be good if we ever find any. If we ever go up to the surface, we could find some dwarves that would want to look after the Maya with dwarf city temple. We'd be able to get them down there quickly, at least.
True.
Safer than the Goblin Market.
Hello, dog.
Yeah.
Goblin Market's not that bad. They're all nice there.
I wouldn't trust them with my gold.
Oh, how would you
But
not
yeah,
trust
but-
the goblins? They're all fine with money.
You wouldn't trust anyone with your gold, so I fail to see your point.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I know.
Where was the portal? Is it down this way, John?
No, I think it's in that
Portal's
circular
over
room
here.
that doesn't have the bed in it.
Well, now that we know where we are, we go up or we go down.
Have you guys been up or down before?
Yeah,
Did you
I
go
say we
both?
go. Well, I was gonna say, I think we should go up to the surface and take Urania and Uranus back to the shop.
You mean Trollskull?
Yeah, just so they kind of know where our home base is.
Assume you guys came in via the right?
Yes, they charged us a gold.
Yeah.
Probably good to tell the, I don't know, the emergency contact of your former companions that they're dead.
They
Could
failed
be.
their saving throws.
Could be something. Could be something to that.
Just a thought.
What do you think, Nefera?
To be honest, I could use a rest.
It'd be nice to go back topside. We got money to spend. We need to make sure Trollskull's okay.
I guess try going up the portal then.
You recall to open this portal, you need to place a gold piece into the keystone.
Who did it last time?
Me.
Alright, I'll do it this time.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, if it was even like shifting around his pockets, like, I can do it if you need me to. Give me a second.
After you.
Puts the coin into the slot.
The portal opens.
Wait, didn't something weird happen to you when you went through this portal last Sawyer?
Not that I
Oh,
know.
wait, no, it was the other
That
one
was
that
a
stole
different
your money.
portal. Yeah.
You step through the portal and you find yourself on the second level of the dungeon. And for expediency's sake, you very well know how to get out of the dungeon from there. You make your way back topside, and would one of you like to describe to Urania and Aurelius Trollskull Manor a little? Or would you like me to take the description?
Been so long, I can't remember what we had there.
I remember
I know there's a troll skull set up on the mantelpiece, but I can't remember if we decorated it with anything else.
I'm also pretty sure there's a ghost.
The group show you through the twisting streets of Waterdeep, from the yawning portal where you arrive on the surface back to a side alley just off of the main commercial district. You see a number of shops down the street, a bookshop, a detective agency, a blacksmith, and stood on the corner is a 3-story townhouse, the ground floor of which is marked as Trollskull Manor, a public drinking house. They lead you inside to a small, comfortable, well-appointed common room, branching off into a kitchen. A couple of friendly staff members greet the bosses. Above a piano on the far side of the room sits a giant decapitated troll skull, as well as an enormous hammer. The group invite you in. Gark heads up the stairs and very quickly disappears into one of the rooms on the second floor. Nuri will head upstairs and disappears into one of the very top floor rooms in the attic.
Toya's gonna scamper up onto her favorite shelf and just start observing things and looking angry for absolutely no reason.
We have a shelf big enough for you?
It's a
Yeah!
piano.
I'm a kid.
Toya, could you not?
No.
Zara disappears into the kitchen and starts prepping some food.
Well, who knows how to play this thing? And Arenia points at the piano.
Oh,
Oddly
it's
enough,
kind of self-playing.
Toya's tail.
DM, what was the
begins
name of the ghost we
playing.
have?
As Toya's tail starts to brush against the keys start moving on their own. And
She's playing cat steps.
I will look up what the name of the ghost is.
Thank you, because even I'm like, my brain wants to say it's Jeeves, but no, that's too obvious. Wrong.
That was a
Uh,
funny joke, and you guys all suck.
By the way, John,
While
we've
still,
Oh, sorry.
I'll be very quick. While still this is going on, there's a brief moment of Asa just sort of looking at the distance as he realizes, oh no, I have to start processing things again, and immediately sidetracks that by going and starting roasting spider legs. Anything to avoid emotionally processing anything.
So, what I was going to ask, John, is myself and Urania have been in this town, right? Like,
Yes.
This is where the entrance to the whole thing is, right?
Yes, you would very well know the city of Waterdeep, the city of splendors, one of the largest metropolises, if not the largest metropolis on the Sword Coast.
Have we been in this area of Waterdeep before?
You'd have likely been, if you've not been down this particular side street, you will have been near it before. It's not a particularly busy street. So it's possible that you've not necessarily been in this exact street previously, but you might have been in the area.
Okay, cool.
The ghost's name is Lif. Lif.
Yeah, that was it. Thank you. Yeah, the piano's kind of self-playing. Liv, if you'd be so kind.
Lif takes over from the cat tail playing and starts playing a jaunty, if slightly out of tune.
You know what? At this, Arenia's going to whip out her flute and try and play along.
Okay. Make me a performance check.
At which point, if is going to be behind the bar pouring everyone a pint. This is like,
7.
I didn't realise that two things out of tune could sound worse.
Yeah, it's not good music, but
There's been April Twins not singing along. Also, can you pass this? Can you pass the sriracha?
On hearing the music, Gark comes downstairs with the bagpipes.
Oh no!
It steadily gets better.
Bagpipes are an outdoor instrument, Gark.
And Gark starts leading the group in turning the music around from not so
Discordant
great
mess to
discordant
Dwarven
mess
music.
to something that is bearable, mostly by playing over the sounds of everybody else.
Aurelius is going to go over to the bar and grab one of those pints and just down it.
Jason's got like candle wax in his ear holes.
And Vason,
Oh no.
as you're sort of setting back up and finding your way into the getting the drinks prepared, doing all the doing all the things that you need to do. You notice a letter that has been pushed through the door and has not been dealt with just yet.
Anything's better than processing right now. He's just basted one of the spider legs. He was healthy with sriracha. And he sort of goes over, he's got the bottle of sriracha in one hand and he picks up the letter. And he's just sort of... He tries to open it with just one hand.
On
Just
the
sort of like tearing it with his thumb.
On the reverse of the very fine printed, well-made envelope is the sealing wax and seal of the House of Moonstar, which you recognize to be one of the noble families of Waterdeep.
Nice.
Nefira,
Yeah.
you're a local, right?
Local-ish. Why, what's up?
I don't know, but then I just show him the wax seal.
Oh, no.
Are we concerned?
Nobility sent us post. That's always a bad sign. Especially when they don't owe us a debt. Invasion will put down the bottle of sriracha on the piano. Because it's the nearest thing to him, I think. And he'll sit down and carefully open it. Assumingly with Nefira.
Oh, yeah. Please let it be a howling letter. Please let it be a howling letter.
The letter is addressed to the companions of Trollskull Manor.
Ooh, to all of us.
And it if occasionally ink-blotted hand. It looks to be by someone who is of advancing years. The letter reads...
Like, is it... Oh, okay.
That it has come to their attention that you have had some amount of success in Undermountain of late. And that Lady...
That's a word for it.
Lady Wyland Moonstar would like to meet with you to discuss an issue that you might be able to assist her with. Signed, Hellion Moonstar. Or Helion Moonstar.
Doesn't Helion mean something to do with the Sun Moonstar?
Moonstar or Moonstaff? What's that?
Star.
I mean, it's certainly ecliptic.
Does it have like an appointment time or whenever it's
At your
convenient for
earliest
us?
convenience.
What
Convenient.
time, what time is it now that we're on the surface?
For the moment, we'll say it's like late afternoon, early evening.
One second. And if Face is just going to look for like some parchment and whatnot, and he just a basic reply along the lines of, "We can come see you tomorrow," and he's just going to find some lad outside to just deliver it to that
Oh.
house.
Okay. And the lad runs off.
Don't you want your silver? No? Okay.
Oh, yes. Comes back and takes
Give
the
him-
silver.
Give him a couple of silver for his
He
troubles.
runs off.
Kids these days are just so eager.
Is that?
Yeah, they really are good go-getters.
Oh, that's electrum, not silver. That's where silver goes. There we go. Okay. So what's the plan? We eat, we sleep,
We be merry.
split the money that we have in the bank, and then we go see these guys in the morning. Well, sorry, after we've done all that tomorrow.
Yes.
That sounds good to me.
Oh, did you guys find anyone to pass on to the next of kin for your old friends?
Oh yeah, how would we do that, John?
Dernan would pass on some messages.
Okay.
Dernan brought
Yeah.
your crew together, so he would dispatch Bonnie, the barmaid, to find next of kin.
Cool. Yeah, we got it taken care of.
As the evening starts
Oh.
to wear on and you eat, drink, and be merry of the night, Nefira, at one point when you sidle away from the party for a moment, a dwarf approaches you. Might I have a word?
Okay, keep it short and simple.
My name is Joroth Brighthelm.
Uh-huh.
I've got a request for the Lord's Alliance. You might be able to lend a hand.
And what does the Lord's Alliance want with a mercenary?
We'd like you to keep your eye out for the Falkir's Fist, a band of 4 dwarven adventurers that disappeared in Undermountain over a year ago. We believe
Okay.
that their leader, Falkir Gravelfist, has stolen a famous emerald called the Eye of the Spider from the mirror.
Eye of the spider.
From the Mirabarian Mirabarian embassy in Waterdeep.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out for that kind of thing.
We believe he is dead. But if you can return the gemstone to its proper owners, it would strengthen political ties.
That's nice. Sadly, I don't deal in politics. I deal in money.
I can offer you the friendship of the Lord's Alliance. That'll get you resources and benefits.
Look, dude, I got a tavern to run, and me going into Undermountain is not running the tavern, so you've got to cover me for leaving the tavern unattended.
I'm sure we can cover your tavern's expenses for a few. We can get you some staff.
And it appears just going to give him a hard stare, just stress the point of money, coin.
I will see what I can do. Just keep your eyes peeled.
Good man.
Falkir was a particularly stout dwarf and wore a helm shaped like a boar's head. The gemstone that you're looking for is a spherical emerald, roughly 3 inches in diameter, with a small imperfection in its core shaped vaguely like a spider. As far as I know, it's not magical in any way, just valuable.
Hang on. Who's going to reach around and pull out a piece of parchment and start making notes? I feel like if you're going to do this next time, you should just bring like a little folder.
I'll remember to put that forward to the bosses at the Lord's Alliance.
The little brown Hessian thing, wrap it in some twine.
We'll make sure that it can't fall into the wrong hands. Maybe it could self-destruct in a set time.
Yeah, 3 seconds is always a good set time.
Yeah. The wizards would love that.
So, no, don't give it to wizards, they'll overcomplicate the whole thing. Next thing you know, they'll have exploding pens.
Oh yeah, you've met them then.
I've seen my fair share. Right, okay, Stout. Okay, Bright. Bark, I'll
Joreth,
keep an eye out the next. Yeah. I'll keep an eye out for your precious emerald and your supposedly dead dwarf. If I do happen to find them, would you like them dead?
Well, I'm fairly confident that they have not made it this long.
You'd be surprised. Some things have survived in Undermountain for quite a while.
Our resources are pretty certain that he has not.
I love how he has resources that can guarantee this man is dead, but not the resources to just bring the emerald back.
You have the same thought as Nefira. Stop sharing the brain cell.
We have ways of seeing over vast distances, but not necessarily going there ourselves.
Now, that's just a failure of planning.
All right, there, NSA, no worry.
And that's called magic, my dear.
I'm not there, I'm just commentating.
I'm genuinely surprised that something hasn't happened with your sword yet.
Well,
It's
mine
currently
or
screaming at me to
Toya's.
take a bath.
Toys.
I imagine Toya's is more screaming, it's 2 in the morning when you could have to sleep.
Nah, it's screaming at me to go take a bath, and I'm deliberately not doing it just to mess with it.
Neither's what I was going for, but sure.
Toya, your sword does whisper. Please. You're a cat. You're supposed to like cleanliness.
I'm a cat. That means I hate water, dumbass.
At least lick yourself.
Dude.
We get a
Dude.
That is how cats clean themselves.
Guys, I think my sword's a pervert.
If you're not going
concerned.
to take a bath, at least clean yourself some way. Get a towel. Brush your hair a little. You're on the surface now. Take some pride in your appearance, or we will for you.
Who the fuck is we?
I will for you. It's the royal we.
Does anybody else think Toya's going to fight her own sword?
You're
She's
a
giving you
royal
that look.
king.
Here's what's going to happen. Toya's going to think she's fallen asleep. And then the following morning, she's going to be out there in like a wonderful petticoat ball gown thing with her hair all done up. And she's going to wake up in that moment.
Okay, which one of you guys do I need?
Mason's eyes went violently wide. That idea.
Like, who do I just need to completely murk?
I have some dwarves who may or may not need murking. Anyway, so I shall take this job for the NSO. Which I will happily accept the job to go find this
Okay.
spider's eye.
You accept the Eye of the Spider quest line.
It's the eye of the spider.
I made that joke already.
I know, but it was stuck in my head. John, if I may, I would like to whilst the party's sort of whilst things are a bit more raucous, I think Vason's going to try and slip out.
Okay.
And he is going to make his way to Wall's shop.
Okay.
I've forgotten what the drow was called.
Chekhov.
Chekhov, yeah. I'm assuming it's relatively late, and he's going to knock and just call out for Chekhov.
A couple of minutes pass, and Chekhov opens the door with a nightcap, like a long nightcap and a long dress, like nightgown on. Yes. Oh,
Why
it
do I have
is
the
you.
feeling that that's not traditional drow nightwear, is it?
It is modified.
Your hat is trailing on the.
I am not as good at modifying cloth as I am working with other materials.
Fair enough. Can I come in?
It is late
No,
and the
back off.
shop is closed. But you are a friend of the owner, so yes, come in.
Yes, it's about the owner.
He's going back soon, yes? You are on the surface again. He is with you, yes?
No.
He is
And
with
I
you, no?
don't know. He is not.
Oh,
He sort of disappeared yesterday? Time is weird down there. At least one sleep ago.
he disappeared.
Yeah, everything but the wheelchair.
I mean, he would not leave the wheelchair. He cannot walk without it.
Paul didn't tell you much about who he was, did he?
We talked briefly about his where he learned to do the forging and making of artificial limbs, but he was very quiet about his personal life.
Okay, 2 things you need to know. 1, there was some odd stuff in Wolves Pass of a supernatural nature that probably won't be a problem, but my wager is that's why he's disappeared.
Oh,
At least the weird sword he made seemed to confirm that fact.
yes.
And the other is, I have no idea if you're going to de facto inherit his debt to Xanathar.
That would be very bad.
Yes. I was thinking we grab everything in here, put a sign saying our business, and if put everything in a box and hope he turns back up again. I'm sure you can stay at Trollskull. The Gark's on a whole redemption kick at the moment, so you should be fine.
I could find somewhere else to stay. I mean, there is plenty of places that will take in a. There are some places that will take in a hard-working brow.
I mean, I'm sure Nefira would love to have somebody bar, but if you want to find your own place.
I mean, I would not want to impose myself on someone who is. We had a fine drink together when he was on his own. You were you went to your tavern, your
Temple?
monastery, but very different to have drink with someone and for them to move in. Yes.
Yeah.
It will take me some time to pack things up here, so we do not have to have this discussion in the immediate future.
Well, for practicality's sake, if you find yourself needing somewhere to store things, just drop them off at Trollskull, and then just let us know where you end up.
I will leave you the forwarding address, yes.
Sorry for the bad news. I just didn't want to leave you hanging any longer than needs be.
I will ensure that the outstanding orders that I can complete are completed for the customers, and inform them that we are going out of business sale. Or going on hiatus sale.
I wonder if Urenia can use guns. She might have Yeah, we picked up an elf in the dungeon. I might send them your way. Don't tell them that to sale, though. They just got a whole bunch of treasure from being in the dungeon.
Ah, yes. The sale prices will start as soon as they have been in, yes. You have collected some new comrades.
Oh yeah, an elf and a human. Looks like they lost a whole bunch of their party.
The human that is bright red with horns, yeah?
I forgot they were a tiefling. Thank you.
It is interesting human, you know.
I try, but I get confused with all you fleshy lot. Sometimes I
yes.
mix up, like sometimes I mix up like the elves. Elves are easy because you all have the pointy ears. That one I can't get wrong. You're short, pointy ears. Different skin colors, really easy. Sometimes you got all the humans with different skin colors, and then you got some of them have horns because they got cursed. Some of them have horns meant to have horns. It gets confusing. Why can't everyone just have scale and really obvious colors?
This would be a slightly more boring world if we were always the same, would it not?
Easier to understand.
In some ways.
Right, before my drunken butt makes any more of a fool of himself. Good night, Chekhov.
Good night, Vason.
And Vason will head back to Trollskull, more than slightly embarrassed at his faux pas. Also slightly perturbed that Chekhov seems to be scrying on the party.
I have ways.
Ah, stop! And you're using sending to freak me out. God, we have a divination wizard in the background somewhere. Quiet, unassuming divination wizard running a shop. Honestly, I dig that vibe.
As Vason makes his way back into Trollskull, the music accompaniment of the night swells, the drinks flow, the food is well prepared and warm and cooked all the way through. And before long, actual beds, soft actual beds beckon those of you that have them within the manor and those of you that don't find spaces within the manor to spend a long rest in an actual building where you are safe and able to lock the doors and not need to worry about taking a rest through the night. So you have a very nice long rest.
Yay!
Hey.
And we will pause here. We'll end the session here. We'll come back to this again in 2 weeks' time.